I think the momentum switched. I mean, look, the Astros are the first team in history of the World Series in a road elimination game to overcome 2 deficits to survive. They did it twice. They tied it up. They're down 4-0. They tied it up 4-4. Then they trailed 5-4, and they came back again. It just felt like the momentum changed, and I do believe in momentum in baseball, especially offensive current form. Now both teams have the day off. They travel back. I'm not sure that's going to break that momentum. I think the fact Houston is back home, they've got a renewed life. Atlanta was in this situation last year against the Dodgers in the NLCS. They blew that 3-1 lead. I think they're going to play tight tonight. And as Dave said, Max Fried has not been the same pitcher the last few weeks as he was for the second half of the season. You don't want someone like that with pressure playing tight. And I don't think it's a coincidence. This guy's pitched more innings than he's ever done. We're in November now. Most of these guys don't ever play in October, let alone November. And his numbers are just drastically weaker. And, sometimes you have one off game, maybe 2. What is it? Fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times, shame on me. I mean, Fried's really been bad now for 3 straight starts. And I do think he's wearing out. That's the signs of someone that's wearing out. Now, Garcia is on short rest, but it doesn't concern me too much because he's only pitched twice basically in the past 2 weeks. This is do or die tonight. I think he'll be solid on 3 days rest. And I also like the fact that Dusty Baker, he did not hesitate in the postgame interview the other night. We know you don't know yet. We're going with Garcia. I mean, he was pretty certain about that. So that tells me he's not worried about it either. They didn't even have to think about it. So I think the pitching edge is pretty even here. I think the momentum, the offensive edge, home field advantage, DH, everything favors Houston. And it's a pretty short price. Astros are now 2-1 to win the series. They were as high as 4.5 to 1 going into Sunday. They cut those odds in half. Braves were 1-5. They're now 1-2. I think Houston forces a Game 7 tomorrow night on Wednesday, and that means you guys get to do one more first pitch episode tomorrow afternoon.